that needs this table to be bolted down. As I said before, the pride of the nation's match, the Anvil, Lachlan Adair taking on the Georgians. One of the Georgians' best, that is Irakli, Zirakashvili. These two absolute units want to go head to head. It's going to be an epic match. Let's shoot over to the video.
მოგესალმებით, მე ვარ ირაკლი ზირაქაშვილი, მსოფლიოს და ევროპის ჩემპიონი.
I'm Lachlan Adair and I'm from Australia.
ამ მატჩისთვის მომემზადე კარგად, მხდება ძლიერი კონკურენტი, დიდი, თავარია ძლიერი და
Pretty good, pretty heavy. Should be fun.
მომემზადე ბოლომდე ჩემი მისია რომ ყველა შეჯიბრზე უფრო და უფრო ძლიერი ვიყო.
Irakli is a very polished arm wrestler. He's very strong. We'll see how that 70 kilo bicep curl holds up.
ვფიქრობ რომ მაქვს იმდენი ძალა და იმდენი რესურსი ჩემი თავის რომ ყველა წერტილში, ჩემი რაც არის, ჩემი წერტილი რაცა, იქ მარტივად მოვუგო.
Irakli has been training his hand pretty much his whole life and I've been training my frame.
ჩემი კონკურენტი ფიქრობს რომ მომიგებს ჩემი საწინააღმდეგო ილეთით, რაც ადრე მქონდა ხოლმე შედარებით სუსტი, როგორც ჩანს სხვა ვერაფერი ვერ მინახა ისეთი სადაც შეიძლებოდა რომ მოეგო და რა ვიცი ახლა, თავის წარმოსახვაა ეგ, თორემ მე ვფიქრობ რომ მანდაც ვერაფერს ვერ მიზავს.
I've been studying Irakli, mainly the match that he had against Todd, and I think we did very similar. But I'm confident we'll have a good match.
Lachlan კი ძლიერია, მაგრამ მე ამ ხელა გზაზე იმისთვის არ ჩამოვედი, რომ აგებული წავიდი აქედან. შენ კი ლამაზი ბიჭი მიწოდე, Lachlan, მაგრამ დაგავიწყდა, რომ უძლიერესი გეწოდებინა.
I hope you're confident, even overconfident, and I'll see you on Saturday.
Here we go, you dead set legends. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the Georgian gunslinger, Irakli Zirakashvili. Ladies and gentlemen, and his opponent, all the way from Australia, the Anvil, Lachlan Adair.
And here we go.
I expect a lot of aggression from both guys.
All right, here we go. First round, first setup, so very critical. Let's have a look. Look for the very impressive back pressure and speed from Irakli Zirakashvili. Let's see where the hands on. Look at the forearms of these guys. They're built like absolute animals. You can see Lachlan Adair staring at his opponent right now.
Very aggressive.
Very aggressive demeanor from the man from Australia. Zirakashvili returning the favor. Here we go, round number one.
Looks like Lachlan's going for a slip.
And there's the slip. Straight away, it was one-way traffic, no intent there from either man to really hold on to that one. They want to get tied together and see what happens.
Both of them are way better in a strap. Way better. Prefer strap if given a choice.
Now, interesting setup for this one.
Very important for Lachlan Adair to keep his wrist close to Irakli's
Yeah, you can
wrist.
see that little movement there from Lachlan. He did just
Yeah.
do exactly what you said there.
Yeah. He
Moving
wants
forward.
to be in and tight and close because he knows that is the best way to get access
here
to what
we
he
go.
wants versus Irakli.
The roar from Irakli as he declares his intent, and now it's Lachlan Adair looking to contain the hand. He wants to be wrist on wrist against Irakli. He wants it arm on arm. Here we go. Tim Talmadge starts about to be away, and there it is.
Hand control,
First pin.
a lot of back pressure. Irakli Zirakashvili got a little purchase. Lachlan got a little purchase on it. Just still first round.
Decisive victory there. Let's have a look at the replay. If we get that one, you'll see it coming up soon. But it was Irakli. Good start. As we expected, he's the favorite in this one. Did what he did. He back pressure, dominance. He almost paused a little, turned on the side pressure, and took away the pronated rotation through the thumb of Lachlan Adair. 1-0.
I would say more commitment. Whatever he was doing was doing his job. It's just Irakli took control. Let's see if he can do it one more time better.
One of the world's best arm wrestlers there in the corner of Lachlan Adair, Dave Chafee. As we have a look now at the replay, the slip happened outside of straps. There was no intent. You can see Lachlan Adair let go of the wrist, and there is that decisive pin. Lachlan Adair almost a little tentative and afraid to commit. He was waiting for the surge rather than taking the fight to Irakli.
I know it's very hard because of his size now to put the shoulder behind, but he has to put that shoulder behind. He has to commit.
Bravery, the call for bravery from Coach Ray for Lachlan. Let's see where it goes. Round number 2 coming up. Georgia 1, Australia 0.
Strap. They're going to go for a strap straight away.
Yep.
They're all like, ah.
Acknowledgement there that no one wants to hold on outside. This time the buckle side on the hand of the Georgian. That will slightly...
Let's see if that helps. Let's see if that helps for Lachlan to get something going in this match. He's working, he's trying.
You can see that back pressure pronation from Irakli is solid. The static threat of that allows him to get a great position in the strap. You can see that Lachlan is slightly supinated already. That is an indicator of the static threat that Irakli Zirakashvili possesses.
I feel Lachlan likes to be there. He's like, yeah, supinate me. Pronate me, I'm okay. I'm
You
okay.
see Lachlan rising up there and asking for that strap to be tightened. Irakli not interested in it being tightened. Lachlan saying my fingers are on the strap. He wants that redone. Tim Talmadge taking it off. Irakli was happy with that strap. He, obviously, as
Of
the
course.
man who's taking the wrist, he wants happy with it to be a little bit loose.
A little bit loose.
Lachlan wants it as tight as it can be.
He wants a little bit more space so he can climb. The buckle always will give a disadvantage to the hand that he has because it will pull it down. It will pull it down maybe just enough for your opponent to get what he wants. So you always want to fight for every millimeter, for every single millimeter.
Here we go, Tim Talmadge now, the head referee, securing these hands together. You can see the high knuckles position from both men here.
We need
Once
more
again,
aggression. We need more aggression.
Round number 2. Irakli up 1-0. Lachlan Adair looking for the opportunity to come back.
Commit that shoulder, man.
Moments away from the go. There it is, the start, but no, it is too much hand control from Irakli.
As soon as Lachlan hits, he kind of pulls himself under, gives up his pronator, gives up his hand, and is in a terrible position. He's not coming forward for... Like, I've been watching Lachlan for some time. He usually is way more comfortable on catching his opponents and then pulling back.
Yeah,
You see it in the
he's
replay.
taking the... So far, Lachlan is taking the strategy of what Todd Hutchins did successfully against Irakli, which was drag back, forget about trying to force a hook, just try to get on the bicep whilst keeping his pronation through his thumb. It's not
He needs
working.
to dig in. The
He
problem
needs to become
is
Jerry Caderet.
He needs to dig in.
He needs to be Jerry.
Yeah, I think at this point, like...
That's
After that.
a scary thing, though, isn't it? If you've never if you've never come at someone like Irakli.
Especially with Irakli, yeah. I think he still can do something, but he has to move forward. He cannot go backward. As soon as he go backwards, he pulls himself under. Because Irakli is just pulling his arm up.
Just get my fucking hand up and go.
You can see Jake Ward, the Aussie arm wrestler there, the MC even getting in, helping out his fellow Australian there. But it's at the moment Irakli in commanding control. 2-0, looking very calm and composed, taking control of the hand and wrist and separating Lachlan from his power very efficiently. 2-0. At the moment it's going to take something pretty significant for this match to turn right now. At the moment, cruise control from Irakli.
I feel Lachlan's hook is also very unconventional. He needs to be a little bit, either it's a press or it's a dive-in hook. He has to move that shoulder forward. He has to break that center line. Everything he's doing, he's maybe pulling a little bit to the center, but it's back pressure center. It's not side pressure center. I know how much power this man has. He just has to commit to it. Irakli is doing everything absolutely perfectly.
Let's have a look what strategy Lachlan Adair brings this one. You can see maybe he is doing exactly that. More forward commitment there in the way that he was re-gripping. Will he really dive forward or will he look to set a hook? Irakli looking comfortable with that grimace there. He's ready to explode.
Yeah.
Lachlan looks like he's committing.
More press, more on the
He's
press.
at a high position for Lachlan. There it no.
Wow.
Too
So much power.
Irakli saw it coming and just jumped all over it. Lachlan acknowledging that no, couldn't get into that one. He was considering really coming forward, but just too much back pressure, too much side pressure from the man from
Irakli's
Georgia.
dominating this like most of us thought he would be. Lachlan's coming in strong, big. It's just not enough for Georgian, like Jake said, gunslinger.
We talked about Irakli being one of the most promising prospects in the world ranks at the moment. Someone who's committed, who's hungry, who's on a rapid pathway to the top. He's showing exactly that tonight.
Let's look at this fast round. Let's take a look at that one more time.
Yeah, there was the attempt to control center by the flop
So
press,
fast.
but savage commitment there.
So fast. We're seeing it like slow down, and it looked really, really fast. Yeah, the full control.
Will
cruise
Irakli
control.
hook right now? Will he play? Will he hook someone like Lachlan when he hasn't
I
yet
feel he
secured the
will.
victory?
I think he will win the next one, and then he will hook for sure.
Will he be brave enough to hook in this round though? That would make a big statement.
That would make a big statement. We saw him. They kind of gripped up with left arm in when we did a rules meeting, and we saw Irakli going in a hook.
You
for
never
a few
know.
times.
Right now, that would be if Lachlan Adair is going to throw anything, a bit of chaos into this one, it would be talking Irakli into it, going into the hook. Because at the moment, there's nothing happening with the strategies that
I
have
would
been
just tell him,
employed.
are you afraid? Are you afraid?
Lachlan Adair
Faded.
still looking, feeling, searching for the best and most efficient contact in that strap.
Still focused. A little higher grip, maybe trying to contest the hand. Not going really much on his palm on Irakli's wrist. More back pressure. Will he try the top roll?
I think he's. It looks like it. Looks like
he
he's
will
trying
try
to top roll.
Yeah.
Better there from Lachlan.
Better.
We've got a stop there from Lachlan, but Irakli playing. But there's something genuine. That was the closest he got.
There was something.
That was-
Congratulations, Irakli.
There's the victory. Irakli taking it 4-0. That was a better lane for Lachlan. He found something, and Irakli allowed him a little time to work. But cruise control,
So
there is the
impressive.
victory.
So impressive.
The man from Georgia
Man
taking the
from
victory.
Georgia. I would love to see Hook now. Do I have to go out and just hook, you know? We'll see what they do now. They still have 2 rounds kind of to play around a little bit, because at this point the job is done. We already know who's the victor.
And you can see those momentary stops there. Lachlan Adair just unable. You can see the effort in his face as Irakli just too much pronation and back pressure combination, and it really did isolate the hand of Lachlan, and then the side pressure overwhelms. 4-0. You can see the organisers there consulting
Asking, will you
with
pull
Lachlan.
more? He's like,
Lachlan's come all this way. He's keen to pull.
Exactly. Guys travel for 18 hours. Come on.
Lachlan Adair, Irakli, Zirakashvili. It is 4-0. They go straight to the straps. Let's see if this one goes into the hook. That's where we want it to go. Irakli now with the victory secured. He has an opportunity to test himself in his B game, which is Lachlan's A game. Let's see if we can get a war. Looks similar style setup again. That they're both going that higher grip. It looks like Lachlan wants to test out that same lane that he did in the last round. That means to me he still feels like there's something to work on, something to gain. And Irakli's still hitting his top roll grip as well. It looks like he is still weary and he wants to make sure he just gets this job done efficiently.
Let's see what Irakli does. Same setup, but he might turn it in a little bit more hook or make it just longer match.
False start there from Lachlan.
Still,
second false start.
Lachlan will hit.
Irakli just saying, let it go. And there is the stonewall control from Irakli Zirakashvili as Lachlan is forced underneath now, and it's too much side pressure.
Too much.
He's done the pat on the head, the acknowledgement from Lachlan, and he's called it there, 5-0. That looks like the end of the match.
Yeah. Irakli Zirakashvili, dominant in the victory.
Very good performance there for the man from Georgia, showing us exactly why he is considered one of the hottest prospects in the sport. He is on a charge. He is tearing through his opponents of late, and he has established himself as one of the best, if not the best 110-kilo puller in the world. He's coming for him.
Let's see the instant replay. Full control. You can see the facial expressions of Irakli. Oh, that's impressive.
He's got that James Bond look about him.
Yes.
That's that hitman, that clinical
Yeah.
execution. Perfect performance.
And we're going to the Jake.
But ladies and gentlemen, he came, he saw, he conquered. Your winner, Irakli Zirakashvili. Come here. Mate, first off, congratulations. You let him know he's broken my heart. That was come forward here, guys. Come forward here. Everyone at home and everyone here in the space wants to know. You had one plan. You came and you conquered the plan. Was there any doubt in your mind that it was going to be 6-0?
გეგმა არაფერი არ მქონდა, ვიცოდი რომ 6-0 დამთავრდებოდა, რამე ისეთი არ მოხდა, რასაც ხალხი არ ელოდებოდა.
He didn't have a plan. He just know that he have enough power to be this 6-0, and just it's happened. What is?
There we go. That was a superhuman effort from you, Irakli. It was a 20-kilo weight difference. Did you feel anything in the weight difference? You looked to do this match quite easily.
არანაირი სხვაობა არ მიგრძნია. კიდე 20 კილო რო დაემატებინა, მე შეიძლება საინტერესო ყოფილიყო.
He did not feel anything change, and this is normal for him, and maybe plus more 20 kg will be normal for him.
One more thing, we all want to know, Irakli, who is next on your hit list? Who do you want at the next king of the table?
არ ვფიქრობ ესე მაინც და მაინც ანუ ვინმე მინდოდეს განსაკუთრებულად, ვისაც შემოთავაზებენ უარს არავისი არ ვიტყვი მე და იმედი მაქვს რომ 6 მაინც გადავწევა აქ და 4-ზე და 5-ზე აღარ შეწყვეტენ.
He did not know, he did not plan it. He will accept in any sportsman, there is no matter. And just there is one thing, maybe it will be sportsmen who need their 6th round and the competition will not stop 3 or 4 rounds.
What a cheeky, cheeky man. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from Georgia, your winner, Irakli Zirakashvili.